Lane. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Man at first, one away. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Diaz back to work. Way inside.
One and one. That's ball two.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
That's to third. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So two down. And up next for Chicago, John Lane. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
They say you win.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Not close with that one, and that's ball two. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the sixth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Inside ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Now here is John Lane.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
And the first offering is not close. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. So a man at first. Lane did okay for them in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad.
One down. Here's the veteran outfielder, John Lane. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a miss. The Cubbies off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
The 0-2. In the dirt. Sanchez at first, 1 gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Warm burner into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Man at first, 1 away. Lane measures 6 feet even, hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a ground ball. Finds his way through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is John Lane. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
A sliding stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rogers leads off first with 1 away. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Lane had a solid game for them. A real contributor. 3 hits in the ball game.
Well, every team in the league.
John Lane, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. So up now for Chicago, John Lane. In the air, left field, Vergara. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. That to right. Lopes should have this one. Drops into the glove. And that is that.
Now batting, left fielder, John Lane.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Going, gone. A 2-run homer. His 13th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 7-6. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now it's the power-speed combo. John Lane. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Fouled off. He was late. Miller, the lead runner, out at second. Rogers at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him looking for the K. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called 3rd strike. Here's the left fielder, John Lane. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball out towards left center. Vergara sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Lane was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in.
Digging in, John Lane.
John Lane.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Vance, the lead runner at second. Rogers at first with no outs. That misses, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. No advance, good job behind the dish.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get one out and a runner at second. The Cubbies have raced out of the gate to start the season. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Okay, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up, and it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
Fought off foul. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And that is out of play. Hard hit, right side. Guzman steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play.
Lane had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to
John Lane getting ready. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair.
waste no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
In the air out towards right center. Cabrera sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Lane, a former MVP, more than 2,000 RBI in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs. Look out!
First base.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another
Outside,
ball.
that's a ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Foul ball there. That one
3
not
balls,
close.
1 strike.
And that's ball 3. 1 out, base is empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Lane did well enough for them. Singled and drew a walk in this one. John Lane getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. Now the left fielder, John Lane. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. One out, bases empty.
Number 20, John Lane.
High fly ball out to left field. Ball under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Lane measures 6 feet even, more than 3,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Stays alive. Inside. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking ball inside. And the count's even at 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Now it's going to be John Lane. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a base hit up the middle. Lane with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his.
Yeah, we got
so 2 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, John Lane. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, no appeal. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing, and he held up.
Strike.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now the lefty. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. Nunez sizes this one up. makes the play, and it's out number 3. Here at Wrigley Field, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane.
Call after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Lane getting the start in left, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a 5-time MVP, and he's left his mark on this game of baseball. On the ground, and that's just foul. That one missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
On the line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Lane now at the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Ramirez at third. Rogers on at first with 2 down. To the right side, Parker throws to first in time, and that is the inning. So they strand him. Now John Lane. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Next offering upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And now it's even up.
2-2 the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tying run at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the base of the wall. One runs in, coming home. The relay, not in time, he's safe at the plate. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Lane getting ready to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And there's a strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize. Lane got a sensational. And a final score, 12-11. First and second, no outs. Lane, the next to hit. Swings through that one, 0-1.
0-1.
Tying run and scoring position here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count is 0-2. Ground ball, could be 2. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
And that's outside.
That's out.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
High throw may have made the difference right there. It's kind of hard to say, though. It's a little tougher for a catcher with a left-handed hitter in the box, and that hitter does not have to move at all to help you out. He just got under the barrel and it took off on him a little bit.
And that one finds its way through. Around from second is the tying run.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
First and second, 2 down. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here is John Lane. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And there's the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hard hit left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, John Lane. Hurley back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Lane had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games.